So let's just start with the obvious one, Senku. Alright, the main character. The way I view Senku, actually, how about you start off? What do you think of Senku?
Senku is, I don't know if this is a controversial opinion. I don't know. Maybe it may not be, but I like Senku. I'm entertained by him. But my issue with him is that because he's such a know-it-all, he never, like, you know how in anime the main character is supposed to face, or in any type of story, the main character is supposed to face conflict, basically.
Oh, okay.
Anytime Senku,
Go.
anytime Senku comes across something that gives him trouble, like, he's almost instantaneously able to solve it. And I get it, that's part of his character, that a person like him is supposed to be like that. But it's just so annoying that, like, there's not a single thing you can do to bring him down a couple notches. Like, even, I'll just bring up the most basic example I can think of. Like, even Goku loses a few times before he can get back up. But like, Senku never loses.
Okay.
Like, I'll give you the perfect example. In the earlier episode, I'll even give, or like, in episode 4, right? Senku dies.
Oh yeah, I like to bring that up. Yeah. What's your point?
Literally, he cheats death the next episode. Like, you have a character that just cheats death.
I feel like that's like the shonen trope, though. This is a shonen, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so I feel like it's like a shonen trope because even like Goku, he cheats death. I mean, well, definitely has no meaning in that show, but like, I mean, you get the point. What I'm trying to say.
I guess the best way I can say it is that because you know that he's just so smart that he can solve any problem. It's just that I feel no suspense.
Like, here's the thing, like, they could easily change this in season 2. Like, if like something really crazy happens and Senku doesn't know what the hell he's doing, like they could like in season 2, but in season 1, I'm trying to think about it, but I think you're right. Like, there hasn't been like an actual loss.
Right.
Like, for me, like, character-wise, I do agree with what you say. He's cool, and I think like his relationship with his dad, like how he wanted to go and be an astronaut. Well, the guy's dad, but like you get what I mean. But
yeah, his adopted.
Yeah. Like,
dad.
I think that definitely helped his character, especially at the very end when you heard the final message from him. Like, that definitely helped his character. But overall, I think everything you said was pretty solid.
What did you think of Senku?
I think it's pretty cool. I think he's a cool character. I enjoyed him a lot, and I think like his relationship with his adopted dad deepened his character to make him more humanized. But I do
like his catchphrases. Get excited. This is exhilarating.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I like the times where like he's sweating like crazy about like situations that have occurred. Like, it would have been, whoa. It kind of sucks that he doesn't lose, but I feel like, I don't know, like it could easily change in season 2. It could. Alright, next up we talk about Tsukasa. Alright, so what do you want to say about Tsukasa?
My problems with Senku lead into the fact that I think I don't find Tsukasa to be a threatening. I don't see him as a threat. Like, Senku obviously beats him at every single turn.
My thing with Tsukasa, like from a character standpoint, I think he's cool, but there hasn't been enough character for Tsukasa for me to say otherwise. Like, if they show, like,
he's not in the show that much.
Yeah, like here's the thing. So like we saw the entire journey of Senku, like building the village up, making it more technologically advanced. But then you just skip the fact that Tsukasa has his own army in a sense, and his own village and everything. Like if they actually showed, like if they actually showed that, I think that would have been much better, cause that could also help with the menacing thing. Like they could have, like if they did it like that, I feel like that would have worked a lot better. Because my problem with Tsukasa is that even though he's kind of cool, and like we get that he doesn't want to restore humanity, he doesn't want to bring him back because some people are bad. I get that, but
Yeah,
like
I like that. They tried to make him compelling, which is kind of cool. Like I get where he's coming from.
Blake's not enough. Like also it depends, cause like the thing is that Tsukasa being menacing to Senku, like the only way I see Tsukasa menacing to Senku is if he traps Senku, and Senku has no way out. But as we stated before, he always has a way out, so it just loses that fact. Like let's talk about, for example, Joker versus Batman. Joker is menacing, right? Because of all the shit that he did against Batman, easily, without question.
Yeah, and the thing about Joker, I mean, this isn't a discussion about Batman or anything, but the Joker is not a physical threat, but he is a psychological threat.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
He messes with Batman's head. Tsukasa doesn't do any of that.
But he is lanky to boot. Like he could take.
Tsukasa's a physical threat, but like.
Well, like mentally,
Senku can outwit him mentally, like.
Yeah, of course.
Not to say Tsukasa's dumb, like Tsukasa like immediately picks up on what Senku's doing.
Yeah.
But like he's just always behind.
Yeah. Alright, so what's the next? So next character I have is Kohaku.
Okay.
Wanna talk about her? What is that bad transition?
No, you can talk about Kohaku because she's the first villager.
Alright, so Kohaku, like I think she's interesting, and like her relationship. That's the thing. Her relationship with her sister, we haven't, in my opinion. It could be like it's been a while since I've seen it, but it could be like how like I don't think like that relationship isn't as developed. Like, isn't as developed as it should be. Like, we're just accepting the fact that they're sisters. But from a character standpoint, there's nothing really great about her, in my opinion. Like, she's solid. From a characterization point.
I'll give you that. She's alright.
Yeah, from a characterization point, she's solid. But from a character depth, like a 3, I don't know. I'm not sure for Kohaku.
I have a couple things I can say about Kohaku. I mean, obviously, she is arguably the most badass character in terms of fighting capabilities in this entire show.
Yes, like, without question.
She's without question the best fighter, so that's cool. When you bring up the relationship with the sister, I think of that one detail where she says, I mean, she didn't know how to cure her pneumonia. It turns out it was pneumonia, right?
Right.
She didn't know how to cure her sister's pneumonia.
Right.
She would still bring I forget exactly what type of water, but like the fresh water from the.
I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah, like she would go far away from the village to bring her water.
Right.
That way. Just to care for her sister, so that detail is there to strengthen that relationship.
Right. Like yeah, but it's not enough.
You don't get to see too much of it.
Yeah, that's my
you hear about it, but you don't get to see much of it.
Again, this could easily change in season 2. Like from a characterization standpoint, she's solid, but in terms of character depth, not yet. I would say not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say about Kohaku. Anything you want to add?
No, Kohaku's one of the characters that I have the least to say about.
Alright, next up, Yuzuya. Yuzuya.
Hey, who?
You know the girl that, what's his name? Taiju Light?
Shouldn't we talk about Taiju first?
Oh yeah, let's talk about Taiju. Let's talk about Taiju. Alright, Taiju. Alright, Taiju I thought was pretty cool. I enjoy him a lot. Like during the times he's there, like his friendship with Senku is really cool and stuff. How he loved Yuzuya was really cool as well. Now here's my problem. He was only there in like the first 5 or 6 episodes, and then he just doesn't show up. Like
both of them.
That's why I got to say, like, from a characterization standpoint, he's very good. But
yeah, like I can only talk about the first 5 or 6 episodes, and then he's gone.
Yeah.
Until like the last 5 minutes of the last episode.
Yeah, exactly. Like I kind of wish they showed like a bit of like Taiju and Yuzuha, like with the investigation.
Just a little bit more, just to see what was happening while Senku was making the village or improving the village.
Yeah, exactly.
I like Taiju because he's a good foil to Senku, and he works well, and he's got a good heart. He's the muscle, but he's a pacifist, which is really cool.
Yeah.
He's just an all-around good guy. I like that.
Alright. That's all I gotta say about Taiju. But I think with Yuzuha, we said everything as well. There's nothing much to her as well.
Yuzuha and Taiju kind of go. They just basically go together.
Yeah, like really, Taiju's what makes up the relationship, though. Because Yuzuha her own she doesn't have her own characterization like really yet.
Yuzuha does have that one moment though where there is right before Senku actually dies, or like fake dies, where Taiju's actually the distraction, and then while Yuzuha is the one that
Yo boy, your mic is low. Your mic is low.
Oh, sorry. Is it better now?
Yeah, it's good. Repeat what you're saying?
Yuzuya does have that one moment where she and Taiju go after or like are trying to fake out. Taiju's trying to fake out Tsukasa, and he's actually trying to draw attention away from her, while she's actually the one that causes the explosion.
Right. I remember.
That's the one thing I remember her for.
Honestly, I remember her on that too, and that's really it.
I mean, I'm sure she's good, I guess, but
maybe, who knows? Maybe in season 2, we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, right now, we're on that. Alright, moving on, I think the next one we have we have Chrome. Chrome! Alright, you want to start this off, or you want me to start this off?
You can go first.
Alright, Chrome I like a lot. I think he's a very solid character, right? Starting out as like a dude with just like using magic and stuff, and how all the villagers didn't think he was like legit until Senku came, and the fact that he learned more about science, and it turns out that Chrome is a scientist, and then like his crush relationship with the sister, whatever her name is. I think her name is Rui.
Yeah.
But like his devotion to science, and like that fight that he had with Magna, right? That was cool.
Yeah.
Overall, I think he's a pretty solid character. Like, pretty solid. Bro. I honestly have no complaints with him. Like,
Chrome
is
my favorite character. I love Chrome. Like, out of all the characters in the show, Chrome has to be my favorite. Just because what you mentioned, like, I don't. They called it magic because they didn't know what else to call it.
I know.
But like, Chrome is. I really respect Chrome because Chrome is the first legitimate scientist of the New World. He's the one that had all this curiosity and to go out and explore and test things. He just didn't know how everything works, but he kept experimenting, and so he was learning. He just didn't know the right terms for it, so he just needed Senku to guide him.
Right.
but he has just as much devotion and passion as Senku does, and he might have even worked. I feel like he, just because of his lack of resources in
But
comparison to Senku, he in my opinion, Chrome has worked harder to get where he is than
yeah,
Senku has.
I 100% agree. Like without question, I 100% agree.
And Chrome, I don't know if I should bring this up. I think I will bring it up. I think I will bring it up later because it is part of one of my negatives. But I think I'll talk about it later. Let's just talk about the characters
Okay,
right now.
okay. Alright, next up we got Ginro. I believe Ginro. Wait, was Ginro the dude with the spear that couldn't see, or was it the blonde hair kid? That was a fool. I think
Okay.
Ginro's the spear guy, right?
No, Ginro's the one that needs glasses, and then Ginro's the blonde.
Alright.
Ginro's the blonde hair guy.
Right. Okay. So Ginro. Nothing to really say at him. Like he's just like a soldier dude. I do like how like there's like some new technology and he wants it really bad, but he doesn't get a chance to use it. And then his fight with Mango was pretty cool. The guy with glasses, but that's all I really have to say for him.
Yeah, and I like how that once he should be once he gets the upper hand on Magna, or it's Magma. It's not Magna. I'm sorry. It's Magma, I think.
Magma? Yeah, Magma. Yeah.
Yeah, once he gets the upper hand on Magma, that was a cool part of the fight. But other than that, I don't have anything to say about Ginro.
Yeah.
He's cool. He's fine.
More character. That's all I'll say. Alright, Kimbo actually.
I hate Ginro.
Nah, dude, there was this one moment, if I recall, but like they needed him to do something, and it's like it required him because if they don't use him, then they will all die. And then like he was like very afraid, and then like he gets this really crazy turnaround where he becomes.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I was done. that was the
awesome.
only thing I liked about him. Like overall, he's fine, but like that's the only thing I like about him.
I like that about him too, but the one thing I didn't like is how like I think when he's put into the final round of the tournament.
Oh yeah, he like
goes
do it
crazy.
I know.
And he's like, I want to marry Rui. I want to be the chief of the village or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
And he's like harms for everyone.
Yeah.
I
remember that. Yeah.
I didn't like how quickly he turned.
Oh god. If they didn't have that, I would get giving him a bit of a higher scanning, but yeah, that happened. Okay, next character, Suika. So this is like the Lego girl.
Yeah, Suika's so cute. I love Suika.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. Like I have nothing really to say on her character except like the moment when they show like the sorry, what are you saying?
There's not much to say, but I don't know. I like her. She's not. You know how kids in animes or like in any TV show can be kind of annoying.
Yeah.
I don't find Suika annoying. She's really helpful.
Yeah. I do, but nah, the moment where like they take off the helmet and then you see her eyes, like, and then they become like grandpas. I was like, God, I was like, what?
Before they explain that, I got confused. I'm like, is she actually old?
dude, I was like, what?
And then Senku had to explain it, and I'm like, okay, I get it.
Yeah. All right, next up we got Rui, the sister. All I gotta say is she's just a damsel in distress, and that's all she really is right now.
And she's there for exposition.
She's like Kyrie and Cam Huxley.
And she's there to move the plot forward.
Yeah, exactly.
She's there to move the plot forward and provide backstory and explain a lot of things, basically.
Yeah. But to a character, she has nothing yet. Alright, next up we got oh, how do I forget about this guy? Asagiri Gang.
Dude, I don't know. Asagiri.
Yo, he was cool. He's
cool.
I enjoyed him a lot, bro. Like this guy, like the way he's like two timing, like like a spy thing, a spy tricking Tsukasa, tricking Senku, like the whole situation, the coke. Oh man, it was
Dude,
crazy.
the
This
coke,
man, well,
the coke, and the way he tricks Magma.
yeah.
But I see there's this one moment. Okay, but there was up to a certain point I was unsure of how to feel about Asagiri Gen. I wasn't sure whether he would be on Senku's side or Tsukasa's side.
I wasn't sure either.
This guy could go either way, but then I did. As soon as this one moment happened in the show, I was like, okay, this guy's on Senku's side.
Right. Because the moment when, like he makes a coke, right?
No. Before that, I want to say, and this I would say, it's definitely one of my top. This might be my second favorite moment.
I think Asagiri Gen is actually my favorite character. And
cool. Asagiri is cool.
And Kwama is probably my second.
I feel Asagiri. The moment I knew Gen was on Senku's side was when I'll start it this way. It's like Senku asked Chrome. He's like Chrome, are you afraid of the dark? And then he creates the light bulb.
Right.
That's one of my favorite moments in the show, because that is
the moment they get the moment they get electricity, right?
Yeah. And that's such a huge achievement. And it looks, and it's so beautiful, and that's when Gen is like, damn.
Yeah, Tsukasa side, get the hell out of here. I'm joining this side. Sonics for the win.
But Gen's awesome. I like Gen a lot.
Alright, next up we got Kaseki, which is the old man.
Is he our last character? I feel like he is. I don't know.
Actually, we have a lot. I made a list. Most of them are just people that just like non.
I feel like everyone else is. I guess.
No, there's a couple I'm gonna hit actually for sure. But
yeah, Senku's dad for sure. I guess.
Yeah. But for Kaseki, oh man, that's all we got. Anything you want to add to him?
No, he's cool. I guess. I like how he's muscular.
That'll be me, man. It's gonna be me. Alright, next up we got Magma. I feel like Magma is something someone might talk about.
No,
I would say Magma. Yeah, because like the moment where he betrayed, well, quote unquote, thought that he betrayed Senku, but really helped him. Like I thought that was like a redefining moment for him, and like I think that's pretty cool. And like depending, like he has the potential to be a good character, depending on his role in season 2. Like he has that potential.
I feel like he's a good character now.
Your mic.
Oh, sorry. I feel like he's a good. Better now?
Yeah, we're good.
I feel like he's a good character, like, later on. In the first half, and, like, first 2/3, really, he's just a meathead that, like...
Yeah, sure. Then Magto is pretty much like the sidekick, like, really, it's like Gaston and
the fruit.
The fruit, that, it's pretty much the same thing.
It's literally the same thing.
Yeah. Alright, then, the kill the chief, nothing really to say about him. Anything to say about that guy?
No, that's just
Alright, this guy I want to talk about. Hyoga, that's the other
Hyoga, I forgot about Hyoga.
That's the other Tsukasa.
He shows up towards the end.
Yeah. What do you think about him?
You go first. I hadn't really given him that much thought to Hyoga.
Okay.
I'm gonna need to think for a second.
Okay. So Hyogo, I think, when it comes to Hyogo, I think he's cool. like when he showed up and said it was on the same level, Tsukasa was crazy. But like again, from a character, I mean, I swear to God, I think there's something that talked about his character for a bit, but it wasn't like super crazy. It wasn't super crazy.
Don't him and Gen have a relationship? Or like just like they knew each other.
Oh yeah, because they were partners, and then like Gen betrayed him, and then Hyoga found out that Gen betrayed them, and that whole situation. And then he went and told Tsukasa about Gen's betrayal.
Doesn't Hyoga have that cool weapon?
Yeah.
That Gen kind of like sabotages.
Right. I remember that. I remember that. Anything else?
No.
Alright, next up we got. Next up we got.
I wish I had more to say, but I don't.
Yeah, maybe season 2 we might get more stuff.
Yeah, he showed up pretty late into the game.
Yeah, but now let's talk about Byakura, Senku's gag. Alright, so Senku's gag I think is actually a really cool character. Right?
Yeah, he's really
How
cool.
he went up to space because he wanted to show Senku like what space is like, give him like a like acting as a father figure. And then when the whole thing went south and then he came back down to Earth, and like he knew that Senku would eventually solve this problem. And he left all those messages behind. Like that he was cool, bro. He was cool. He was mad cool.
Yeah. And his dad was cool from the moment, like even in the flashback when Senku was going up there. I remember he sold his car and using the money, I think for Christmas.
Yeah, bro, your mic.
Oh, I think for Christmas he got Senku like he like completely renovated his room with like science tech.
Yeah. I remember.
So yeah, he's such a great dad.
Dude, he was so cool. And then sadly he passed away.
At least he wasn't turned to stone.
Yeah. The next one we got Liang Weinberg. So I thought this was a single lady. So what shocked me was that did you see this show in sub or dub?
Dub.
Oh, okay. So I saw the show in sub, and when she was singing the sub, she was singing like in the American accent. It was actually crazy.
Right, because Yakuya is Japanese.
Right. And
he's
like
American, right?
Right, yeah.
And the other two guys are like Russian.
Yeah. But like that's the other thing, and then when I thought that Senku's dad and her were actually gonna get together, but I don't think that happened, right?
No, it did.
Oh, it did.
Yeah, they had kids.
Okay. Alright. I feel like it can't happen. It probably can't happen.
I mean, dude, they have to get together. There's only 6 people.
Yeah, like whose house is gonna get these kicks, right? Okay. Then we got Kanye, the space daughter. I nothing to say about her. Shamil, the dude that liked Kanye, again, nothing to say about him. Yakov and Dara, the space mom and dad who sadly went away in a boat and they never saw them again. That's all I gotta say about them. Anything for you?
No.
Alright, so that's all the characters I have listed. So, your point, because you say you have a negative part, so let's talk about what your cons are.
My cons are, I'll bring it back to this one. You know how you said it was a shonen anime?
Yeah.
The fights in this anime are really, really boring. Like,
I mean, the thing is that I don't expect this show to have like fights because it's more focused on the science. Like I don't expect it to be like Mob Psycho level of fights.
No, dude, I don't expect the fights to be. I don't expect there to be a lot of fights. But sadly, there are a lot of fights because they have a whole tournament arc that's like 4 or 5 episodes long.
I remember.
And all the fights in the tournament arc, like they're meh. Like they're not that great.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like I think like it's true that there's not a lot of like defining
and like
action moment.
and you're right, I'd be willing to forgive it if there if there weren't so many. Like they devote like 4 or 5 episodes to this whole, or like maybe 6 or 7 episodes to this entire tournament,
Uh huh.
and I
I
just
think
feel
it's
like that's
actually
what,
4 or something. I'm pretty sure it wasn't a lot. I'm pretty sure it was like 4, maybe 5.
but that still feels like a lot.
Yeah, I know.
But the one good thing that came out of that was the tournament was the tournament was when Chrome became my favorite character.
Yeah, for
because
sure.
the way he figured out how to make the concave lenses convex and then set Magma's clothes on fire
Yeah.
was brilliant. Like
It was brilliant. Like the thing is that like I expect the fights to be like more science based with like some
yeah,
like every
that
time
was
Tsukasa
cool.
moves around, shit gets crazy. And the same could be said for Hyoga as well. But I would feel like those are, and also what's her name? Kohaku. But like that's really all for fights. I would say. I mean, like all the others are like pretty, like you say, not that good.
Yeah.
How would you conclude this? Give
Like
it a score?
what would I rate it?
Yeah.
Pretty solid 8 out of 10.
I give this show an 8 out of 10 as well. I call it a fire rating. It was fire. It was dope. Oh, maybe I should try dope instead. Maybe. Dope. It was dope. It was dope. I will give it that. It was fire. It was fire.